Nubian Prince at you one more time. In this video, I'd like to share with you a beautiful topic, and it is called How to Become the Best Version of Yourself. A lot of times we have our favorite artists that go through different stages and they kind of rename themselves the version of this. Take for instance one of everyone's favorite artists, Beyonce. You have one of her album entitled Beyonce versus Sasha Fierce. So in our own life, we can do the same thing as much as how those elite ones who master themselves at different stages, because it's not good for us to remain with the same version that we started out with and not evolve within our development. So even though a lot of times we might get bogged down in life by friends, family members as well, telling us that we're not good at this or we're not good at that, or we're too fat or we're too thin or we're too dumb, or even to the fact that it affects us so much that we start to believe in this or in these concepts that they are programmed to us. But those are their own opinions and they are entitled to have those opinions. But nonetheless, we cannot just stand there defenseless and accept all of these negative ideas to affect us, and we accept it wholeheartedly. We have to revamp ourselves. Even if we start to believe that we're no good or we this or that, we have to start revamp ourselves to become the better version of ourselves that was yesterday, yesteryear, or even over a course of time. Because like the beautiful thing about us human, we without dying, we can re-evolve every different time in our life while alive. So even though some of us are scared to live, but there it is a beautiful, miraculous thing that tomorrow we can become a different version of ourselves, just like that. But because a lot of people have lose self-value of themselves, they think they haven't got no self-worth as well. They think they're not pretty. They think they're not fit into that mold that society have created just for the very few. So they tend to see themselves as the outside person, which got no substance to offer to the wider world. But that could never be so far from the truth. Every day is a privilege for us to come back knowing that we have one more try at life while we got breath. So we have to look into ourselves and see all of the qualities that is ready to take to the other phase of our lives. Many people are live so close to becoming an addict, whether it be alcohol, workaholic, whatever those addicts supposed to be, stress as well, and they think they have to live there. No, we can rise from that hash and become something more beautiful than yesterday or even previous before. But we have to see all of those entertainers who over the course of their music career revamp themselves. Usher did it when they have Usher versus Raymond or something. R. Kelly, Joe, they all revamped themselves throughout their career. And we have, even though we may not have that kind of career as them, but we got our own career, which is ourselves, that we have to revamp every time we see fit. Because we cannot stuck in the stagnant state where we don't evolve and we don't develop our consciousness and ourselves as a we got the authority to be the best person thereof. It's not down to competition with no one else. The competition that we need to have, if we should have one, is a competition with ourselves to become the greatest version of ourselves. Let no one tell you otherwise, that you're not good at anything or you're not worthy. You have to see it for yourself and tell yourself that you are worthy of a better person. We are created in that love, that uniqueness from the God particles. So we have to see ourselves as gods and goddesses and try to not to live beneath anyone, but set our own standard for our own self, uplift ourselves, motivate ourselves, find ourselves into situation where we can become the better version of ourselves, because that's the purpose, to keep evolving and become the perfect being that we can while we have time. So these are my few words up in this one. Let these words be a guide and let it inspire you And thank you to tune in one more time to the Nubian Prince. Peace.